Hello students, today we are going to continue the same exercise 9.2 on arithmetic progression of chapter 9. Okay, in the last class I discussed all the formulas, how to find the nth term, how to find the sum of particular terms in an AP, okay, and also to find out the first term, common difference and any particular term if the AP series or AP sequence is given to us, right? Now we are going to continue up till 15th question I gave you yesterday's homework. Now we're going to continue with question number 16 for the day, okay? Hope all of you are ready with your book and register. Okay. So 16th question, let me start with the same. It is the 15th term. The question says, the 15th term of an AP is 3 more than twice the 7th term. Which term are we talking about? 15th term. Now yesterday also I discussed with you. 15th term, that means A15. A15. Let A be the first term and D be the common difference because it's the same sequence. So whichever particular term I am just talking about, still the first term and the common difference will remain the same. So let us assume A is the first term and D is the common difference. Okay. Now in the question, it is given that the 10th term of the AP is 41. The 10th term is given as 41. Now, how will I write A10? What's the formula for AN? A plus N minus 1 into D. What's N? 10. So, 10 minus 1, 9. So, what do I get 41 as? A10 is A plus 9D, that is 41. Easy to understand, not even the calculations, much calculations are here. If A10 I'm talking about, it becomes A plus 9D. Okay, so just one reduce the value of n by 1 and then that will be multiplied by d plus. So A10 is A plus 9D equals to 41. Let this be equation number 1 because this is what was given in the question, that the 10th term is 41. Now further the question says, yes, what is the first part of the question? It says the 15th term. What is 15th term? A15. Symbolically, how do I write in symbol form? A15. The 15th term of AP is 3 more. That means this term is greater by the 7th term. How much? This is how we can relate it as the 15th term of AP is 3 more. 3 more means plus 3. Then twice the 7th term. This part is clear? 15th term is 3 more. 3 more means plus 3. Then twice the 7th term. So 2A7. Okay. Now A15, of course, as I discussed just now, it will be A plus 15 minus 1, 14. So A plus 14D, that is 15th term, equals to twice. Open the bracket. A7 is A plus 16 plus 3. Okay. Now open the brackets. 2A. 2 into 60, 12D plus 3. Solve it out. What do I get? I get a simultaneous equation in two variables. I will be getting here two equations. Can you see equation number 1, equation number 2? Simultaneous equation these are in variable A and D. So what am I supposed to do? Since A is here, subtracting equation 2 from 1. If I do that, what do I get as the common difference? D equals to 4 in class 9. Already simultaneous linear equation you have solved, right? Two variables with different methods, substitution, elimination. Okay, you all have done that. So exactly the same way we have two equations. Equation number 1, equation number 2. One is A plus 9D is equal to 14. Second equation is A minus 2D equals to minus 3. Subtracting equation 2 from 1, what do I get? This is cancelled. This will be 9 plus 2, 11D. This will be 41 plus 3, that is 44. So D comes out 4. Clear up till here? Now once you get D as 4, any one of the two equations, if I put the value of D, I'll get A. So solve it out. A comes out 5. A is 5. D is 4. Okay. Now what am I supposed to do in the question? Yes, the question is asking, if this is the case, find the nth term. What's the formula for an? A plus n minus 1 into D. A is what? 5. What is D? 4. So just substitute the values of A and D and I get 5 plus n minus 1 into D, that gives 4n plus 1. Clear everyone? So this is the general form of the nth term of the arithmetic sequence given in this particular question. Arithmetic sequence they are talking about is having this as its general term. Clear everyone? Sure. Okay. Now let's proceed with the next question. This was 16th question. 17th question. Let's see that what it says. The next question is, if eighth term, please pay attention everyone. See the next question. The next question is having two parts. Okay. The next question is having two parts. So let's see the second part. Okay. 16th question, first part I have just now discussed. This was the first one. This is the second part. And the question says, in this question, the sum of fifth and seventh term, fifth term, A5, fifth term and seventh term, A7. A5 will be written as A plus 4D, yes. A7, A plus 6D, sum of the two, added. A5 plus A7 means 2A it becomes and 4 plus 6, 10. So what do I get? 2A plus 10D, and the sum of fifth and seventh term is given in the question as 52. So what do I get as the first equation? This is the linear equation, two variables. What do I get as the first? 2A plus 10D equals to 52. 2 is common, so divide the whole equation by 2. 2 is common everywhere. So divide each term by 2. 2A divided by 2 is 8. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And 52 divided by 2 is 26. First equation is clear. What was given? Sum of the fifth and the seventh term. So A5 plus A7, that was 52 given in the question. A5 means A plus 4D. A7 means A plus 6D. Sum we are solving, and this is what I get after simplifying the first equation in two variables. Okay. Linear equation, two variables. Next, talk about the further question. Let's see that. Further, the question says 10th term is 46. 10th term means A10. How will I write? A plus 90. And how much is it given? 46. So the second equation is straightforward. A plus 90, that is a 10th term is equal to 46. Solve the two simultaneous equation. There are two variables, two equations. I'll get each value. Firstly, subtracting. What do I get? D, 5. Clear everyone this part? A and A will get cancelled. The two parts 5D and 9D. Okay, minus 4D it comes out. And the next 46 minus 26 comes 20. So D comes out 5. Substitute the value of D. What do I get? A comes out. A comes out. A plus 5 into 5, 25. 25, 26 minus 4. 8 comes out. A comes out 1. I know the first term is 1. I know the common difference is 5. Now the question is actually asking us to find the AP. And for AP, what are the terms that we know? A1, that is A itself. A2, A plus D. So 1 plus 5, that is 6. So first term is 1. Second term is 6. A3, yes, similar way you can find out. Okay, so solve it and hence we get the AP series as 1, 6, 11 and 16. Clear everyone? Fine. Let's move to the next question. Here we are talking about question number 17. I'm reading out the question for you. See the question. If the eighth term of an AP is 0, eighth term means A8 or T8, yesterday also I've told you, is equal to 0. Okay. Prove that the 38th term, T38, 38th term is triple of the 18th term. So what will I take? A as the first term, D as the common difference. I'll find out T8 in its general form, which comes out A plus 7D. 8 minus 1 is 7. So A plus n minus 1 into D is the formula. T8 or A8 comes out, that is the 8th term of the AP sequence comes out A plus 7D. And this 8th term is given in the question as 0. Now what does it mean? It means A is equal to minus 7D. Clear this part everyone? The 8th term was given as 0. General form A plus 7D, which is 0. So A comes out minus 7D. Also, we are supposed to talk about the next term, that is 38th term. So what's that? A plus 30/70. Okay. Now what is the value of A? It is minus 70. So substitute that. What do I get as the 38th term? 30D. Now this is 30D. And what is the 8th term we are saying? It is 0. So see the question what it says. Yes, we have to prove that the 18th term. Now 18th term is what? A plus 17D. What is the value of A minus 7D? Substitute it. I get it as 10D. In terms of D, I am getting the 18th term and the 38th term. This is 10D and this is 30D. So that means very clear it is that the 38th term is 3 times. It is triple of this. Okay, because 10 3s are 30. So easy to prove, but then this part was to be understood very clearly. Using what is given, the 8th term was given as 0. So A plus 70 is 0. A value will calculate, that is minus 70. And in both the terms which we are supposed to relate, the 38th term and the 18th term, we will put the value of A and this is what we will get. Clear everyone? Let's move to the next. Okay students, that is question number 18. Question number 18 is which term of the AP, the sequence is 3, 10, 17 will be 84 more than the 13th term. This is the AP given. What all can I straight away tell? The first term is 3. The common difference 10 minus 3 is 7. So A and D are very clear to me. Question says which term will be 84 more than the 13th term. So what will I do? I'll find out the 13th term first. What is the 13th term? Let's see. 13th term is A plus 12D. Put the value of A, put the value of D. I get the 13th term comes out as 87. This is the 13th term, value of the 13th term. Now 84 more than this. 84 more. This is 87. 84 more means 84 plus. So add 84 to it. What do you get? 84 plus 87 comes out 171. That is some nth term. And that nth term we have to find out that which particular term, whether it is the 3rd, 4th, 20th, which particular term gives the value as this. This is the value students we are talking about, and we have to find out which particular term value of this n. Now nth term value is given, A and D are given, so let's substitute. A plus n minus 1 into D is 171. A is 3, it was very clearly given. D is 7, substitute that. Yes, take this plus 3 on the other side, it becomes minus 3. 171 minus 3 is 168. 7, n minus 1 into 7 is 168. So take this 7, it is multiplied here, so other side it will be divided. What do you get? 24. N minus 1 is 24. So what is n? Of course, this minus 1 will go this side, will become plus. It comes out 25. So 25th term is the required term which is having value 84 more than the 13th term. And what's that value? 171. Which particular term is having value 171? 25th term. Clear students? Let's move to the next question now. Question number 19 I am giving you as homework. Question number 20 will be your homework questions. Okay. So we are straight away now after 18 coming to question number 21. Pay attention. 19 and 20 are homework questions along with the classwork that I have discussed today. Okay. So next question number 21 says if the numbers n minus 2, these are the numbers, see. If the numbers n minus 2, 4n minus 1 and 5n plus 2 are in AP, 3 values are in AP, what does it mean to us? Yes, if 3 terms are in AP, their common difference should be same. And the question is asking us to find the value of n. So, if this particular is given as an AP sequence, it means these 3 terms are in AP. And if they are forming an arithmetic progression, it means the common difference should be the same. So, let's understand. If you remember in the formula slide, I have already shared formula slide when we were discussing in the previous video. I have explained you if A, B, C are 3 terms, then what do we mean that When will I say that A, B, C are in AP sequence or they are in following arithmetic progression? When B minus A is equal to C minus B, or in other words, twice B, 2 times the middle term is equal to the sum of the remaining 2. You can, rather writing this, you can also take it as 4n minus 1 minus n minus 2 is equal to 5n plus 2 minus this value. It means one and the same. Or 2b twice the middle term is equal to this sum of the remaining 2. So let's work it out. Twice the middle term 4n minus 1 equals to n minus 2 plus 5n plus 2. So n and 5n add up 6n minus 2 plus 2 cancelled, simply gets cancelled. 4 2s are 8n, 2 minus 1, 2 into minus 1, sorry, minus 2. So shift this minus 2 on the other side, take 6n here, it becomes 8n minus 6n, minus 2 becomes plus 2, 2n is equal to, yes, 2n is equal to 2. So what do you get as n? 2 upon 2, that is 1, okay. Here it is 2n is equal to 2. So what do you get as n? 2 upon 2, so n comes out 1. Clear everyone? This part is clear everyone? This is clear everyone? Yes. This is 2. 2n is equal to 2. Here it will be 2. Okay, this particular step as it is. This is 2n. 2n is equal to 2. So n becomes equal to 2 by 2. So n will come out 1. Next is question number 22. Let's see what the question says. The sum of three numbers in AP is 3. Let the three numbers. How do we assume? If you remember in the previous lecture, I have explained you three terms. If the sum of the terms is given and three terms, you have to assume what do we assume the three terms as? A minus D, A plus D. Sum of the three means plus, which is given as the sum of the three numbers in AP. These are the three numbers in AP. And the sum is 3. So what do I get on solving? D will be cancelled with D. 3 times this A is added. So 3A becomes equal to 3 and A comes out equal to 1. So very first thing we know is from the given part, sum of three numbers in AP is 3. We get to know that A comes out 1. Also they are saying that the product of the three numbers. So product means multiply. So A minus D into A plus D. Now A plus D into A minus D is A square minus D square multiplied by A. But before solving it and making it complicated, we will put the value of 1. Put the value of A, that is 1, so that it becomes more easy. 1 minus D into 1 plus D. Now this one on multiplying with any number gives the same. So 1 minus D into 1 plus D is left, and that is A minus B into A plus B. A minus B into A plus B. What's that? A square minus B square. So 1 minus D into 1 plus D becomes 1 square minus D square. And that value was, the product was given as minus 35. This is given in question. Minus 35 is the product of the three numbers and 3 was the sum. This much is clear. Now 1 square minus D square is minus 35. 1 ka square. We get 1 only. Minus D square. So this one will be shifted on the other side. Yes, what do I get? Shifted. I get D square comes out 35 plus 1, which is 36. If D square is 36, what do I get as D? Plus minus 6, because we know square root, if I remove, I'll get plus minus both the values, because plus 6 is also 36 and minus 6 square is also 36. Square of plus 6 is 36 and square of minus 6 is also 36. So there are two possibilities. And if there are two possibilities for D and A is only one, that means two ways we can have the three numbers. How? Firstly, take D as 6, A was 1. So the three terms become, yes, 1 minus 6, that is minus 5, 1 as it is the middle term, and the third term 1 plus 6. From where am I getting it? A minus D, A plus D. These were the numbers that we have assumed. So we are substituting at the place of A 1 and at the place of D firstly 6. So these are the three numbers we get in the AP. These are the three required numbers. Also D can be minus 6. So take that common difference as minus 6. Okay. D value can be any. It can be positive, it can be negative. Okay. So D is minus 6 when we are assuming. Again, same sequence, same three numbers we will take, put it in that, and this time I'll get 7, 1 and minus 5. So the AP numbers can be either minus 5, 1, 7, or it can be 7, 1 and minus 5. Clear? So A remains the same and these two will change as per the sequence and the value of t. Clear everyone? This was question number 22. Question number 23, which is the next question I'm giving you as homework. Let's move to the next question. Question number 24. This question says the sum of first three terms of an AP is 33. Again, assume it the same way. First term, second term and third term. Sum is given. Whenever the sum is given, we assume the three numbers as A minus D, A plus D. Same as previous. I hope there is no confusion. Sum is given. So this time the sum is 33. What will I get? I'll get the value of A. Fine. If the product of the first and the third, now this time it's not the product of all three, it is the product of first term A minus D and the third A plus D. This product is given as, if the product of the first and the third term exceeds the second term. If the product of the first and the third term exceeds the second term. What's the second term? The middle one, that is A, exceeds A by 29. So this is what the equation is from the question. How do I get it? I'm reading it out for you from the question also. This is where you need to be attentive. Pay attention, students. If the product of first and the third, first term and the third term product, this is what it is. A minus D, A plus D, it comes out A square minus D square. Clear? If the product of the first and the third exceeds the second term, what is the second term? It was the middle term, that is A by 29. So that is plus 29. Solve it out. What's the value of A? 11. Substitute it. It comes out 11 square is 121. Clear? Minus D square equals to 11 plus 29, which is 40. So again I'm going to get D square is 81. So I'll get two values because plus 9 square minus 9 square. This is what I was explaining in the previous question. Plus 9 square minus 9 square. Both are same, that is 81. So I'll have to take firstly D as plus 9. So the three numbers will come this way. 11 minus 9, 11 and 11 plus 9. What is this difference? 2. What is this middle term? 11. Okay, second term or middle term. And what is this 11 plus 9? That is 20. So this can be the AP. Either the three numbers we are talking about are these. Also it can be, if D is minus 9, 20, 11 and 2. Clear this part? So the numbers are 2, 11 and 20, the three numbers, or I can say 20, 11 and 2. Anyways it can be. Fine. This was all for today. Question number 25 I'm giving you as homework. So the homework for today is to complete exercise 9.2. This should be very clear. Few students were asking me, ma'am, in which register we have to do 9 and 9.1 and 9.2. Students, be very clear. Whichever register you have done 7.3, just the next to it you will be doing exercise 9.1, 9.2. Okay. Even if by mistake you are doing it in maths 1 or the other you have done in maths 2, no problem. Once we are back into the classes, all your work will be checked. Okay. But do complete your work and it should all be practiced and understood well. Now that we are done with the first two exercises, I want you all to practice from the solved examples as well of the two exercises after completing this part. Okay. So, thank you everyone.